Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We are doing a video on the New York Jets because they just got their first win of the season in an actual really fun thriller, 39-38 on the road against the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Flacco, over 500 yards of total offense for this New York Jets team, and I get it, man. It's their first win of the season. Folks, there was a lot to really like about this football game. First off, they went down 10-0 after the first quarter. Now, we're going to talk about everything in this video. I ended up watching this. I'm a Packers fan. My Packers don't play until the night. I made so many Justin Fields. Look at this nice block right here. I made so many nice hyped up videos on Justin Fields and the Jets this whole offseason, and obviously the season has just not gone well, and I wanted to give this team what they deserve and a victory recap. Now, this game was really interesting. Like I mentioned, and if you watched this, it's 10-0 after the first quarter, and we know that Tanner Engstrand, the offensive coordinator, we know this Jets team, we know they want to run the football. Justin Fields is the quarterback, Breece Hall, Braylon Allen when he's healthy, Isaiah Davis. We know they want their identity to be kind of that old school smash mouth throwing or running the football. And when you're down at this point in this football game, it's 17-3, all right? And this is the play. It's one of the plays of the game, to be honest with you, because the Jets really had a bunch. Justin Fields, I made a video talking about, I guess I was wrong about the Jets, and we talked a little bit about Dan Campbell and his first year, and they lost. They were like 0-10-1 in their first 10 or whatever games, the Dan Campbell-led Detroit Lions, where Aaron Glenn came from, and I just want to say I get it. This is against the Cincinnati Bengals, and they don't have the best defense. And obviously, Joe Burrow didn't play in this game. And the Jets' defense, which is actually their strength, gave up 38 points. I'm not saying crown Justin as your franchise guy, but for a dude who just got benched 1 week ago after halftime, this was as good of a performance as you possibly could have. Now, on this play in the slot, Tyler Johnson's running a slot fade, and Justin Fields, there's a little bit of hesitation. I think this is Jordan Battle for the Cincinnati Bengals. There's a little bit of hesitation right there. And if he doesn't hesitate and hits Justin Fields, this is not a touchdown, but he does. And Fields is able to get this ball out and actually places it in, quite literally, you could not place this ball better. If you did place it, it would be right here. Phenomenal throw from Justin Fields, who had a great game. 21, a 32, 244, a touchdown, no interceptions, couple of rushing yards, or 31 rushing yards, and this was one heck of a throw on 4th and 2, down 14, getting close to halftime. All right, we got Isaiah Davis here. It's 13-24, a couple of plays into, or actually a couple of minutes, into the third quarter. Isaiah Davis is going to rip this for 50 total yards. He ran 7 times for 65 yards, averaging 9.3 yards per carry, and I'm sorry, copyright is a damn pain in the ass this season. I wanted to use this moment to just shout out this Jets rushing offense. 37 carries, 254 yards. 254 yards rushing. I don't care if you're against the Panthers' worst historic rush defense 1 year ago. I don't care if you're playing a banged-up Trey Hendrickson loss Cincinnati Bengals defense. 254 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. You just average 7 yards per carry. And I keep noticing this. You'll notice this in so many clips from this game. Number 10, Allen Lazard, my former cheesehead. He is such a willing and great blocker. All right, now we're going to get to one of the first plays of the fourth quarter. It's 16-31. All right, this was an insane come-from-behind win for the Jets, who put up 23 points in the fourth quarter, and we'll get there in a few minutes. This is a Breece Hall touchdown, who also had a great day. 18 carries, 133 yards. 2 touchdowns, including this. He also had a passing touchdown that we'll get to. Now, on this, left tackle doing his job. And once again, like we mentioned, Allen Lazard, the dude is so good. Nice fullback block here. Allen Lazard and the left tackle open up this hole for the Breece Hall touchdown, and they just kept clawing their way back into it. All right, Cincinnati goes down the field. They score. It's now 24-38. This game truly was insane. Now, take a look at these blocks here. This is going to be a Breece Hall touchdown for about 30, what is this? Not 30, 28, 27 yards. Looks like a 27-yarder. Look at this block from 18. Look at this block from number 10, Allen Lazard. And Breece Hall does the rest. Gets in for the touchdown to claw their way back. Kind of a controversial moment right after this on a 2-point call. I will say Aaron Glenn, as far as coaching goes, unbelievably aggressive in this football game. He did not want to lose. He did not want to go into overtime. He wanted to win this football game in regulation in the fourth quarter. But Breece Hall, phenomenal football game, 133 yards, 2 touchdowns rushing, and that receiving touchdown that we'll get to. All right, we'll just get to it now. This is a really fun play, and here's, like Tanner Engstrand, super young. He's only been in the NFL for like 5 years. I was so bullish on Justin Fields, Aaron Glenn, Tanner Engstrand heading over to the New York Jets. As obvious, there's no Garrett Wilson in this football game, and we'll break down what you're about to see. So Mason Taylor's running in motion, all right? Allen Lazard's down here. Breece Hall's going to get this toss. Mason Taylor's just going to dart into the end zone. He's going to dart into the end zone, and because he doesn't have, or because the running back has the football, every single player on the Bengals defense pretty much bites. And by the time 20, I think that's DJ Turner, by the time he realizes, hey, why is the tight end running right behind me? It's too late. It actually, what's crazy is it actually isn't too late because of this pump fake. Right here, Breece pump fakes, gives him more time to get back, and now he's going to chuck up this football. Mason Taylor, DJ Turner, his head is not turned. He just goes right up there, kind of mosses him, just grabs this football, little bro, and this is a touchdown, and this gives the New York Jets the lead in this football game with 1 minute and 58 seconds left. All right, guys, end of the game, game-winning play, 4th and 9, and here's the thing. You see this so much time in the NFL. There was a viral tweet that went out a couple of weeks ago where it was like, has a team ever actually had a defensive stop to win a football game? Well, you're going to watch one right here. Jarvis Brownlee gets his hands in here on 4th and 9. Cincinnati had 2 minutes left in this football game, couple of seconds less than 2 minutes left. They had all 3 timeouts. Joe Flacco runs to the locker room. He comes right back out. They have 2 whole minutes, 3 total timeouts to go down the field where they've scored 38 points and win this football game on a field goal. You see it every single week in the NFL. And the Jets defense stops them. And like we say, the Jets defense kind of the strength of the team right now, being 0-7. 7 of 15 on third down efficiency, 502 total yards of offense, 248 of those were rushing, 3 of 5 of red zone efficiency, no turnovers, very clean game. I know it's the Jets' first win of the season, and I know it's against Cincinnati Bengals without Joe Burrow, but this was a great football win. This was a phenomenal come-from-behind win. Justin Fields is the starter moving forward. And folks, that concludes our video. Rapid reaction for the New York Jets. As always, hit that like button, hit that sub button. We post plenty of Jets videos, even though they're 1-7 now. So thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts on Justin and this team down below. Peace.